And we are live. Welcome to Redbird Redzone Podcast. My name is Will. You can find me on Twitter at LiveOnThatSwing. Joining me today, I've got my two lovely co-hosts. Why don't you two introduce yourselves?
Hey yo, what's going on, bitches? It's Jackie. You can find me on Twitter at JSanDiego. That is with two O's.
What's going on? What's going on, ladies and gents? Zona Ghoul on all platforms. Hi, how you doing? We're miserable. This team is miserable.
Miserable.
Fellas, pessimism season is ripe. It is a beautiful time. Um, we are 0-2 when we do not record this year. So this is me announcing that in order to keep my pessimism gimmick, we are having no more episodes from here on in. We are going 2-15, buddy. Get ready to learn Quebec, Kyler Murray.
Well, technically, he would be learning French because that's the language of the Quebec.
We didn't all go
peoples.
to college, city boy.
You just graduated college, William.
From like some podunk, like South Carolina fucking college.
South Carolina, that's okay. No.
Right.
No, we're here to discuss two back-to-back heartbreaking losses where we each get, we combined total of 4 points between the 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. We lost to the Niners by 1. We lost to Seattle in the last second field goal. Which sucks because, both of them last second field goals, which sucks because we were in pretty good, we were in a very good position to win the 49ers game. That one was a very ugly one. You had a couple of nasty drops. Offense could not get out of its own way. And then to come back the next week in prime time on Thursday night to, have a terrible first half and then kind of climb back into it at the very end and then just a muffed kick away from possibly at least going into overtime, possibly winning, or I would have liked to gone and try to get the 2-point conversion had I known that if we were gonna lose, I would have liked to have lost it, try to get that 2-pointer and try to win the game.
Yeah, absolutely heartbreaking losses, and injuries abound as of with these last few games. I mean, James Conner goes down. I mean, our hearts get injured time and time again. Can nothing be spared? I mean, we haven't seen Will Johnson since his injury. This has been a very frustrating last couple of weeks for the Cardinals.
I think I think that's just a symptom of the league right now. I don't know about you guys, but especially like looking around the league, too many players are already just out for the season. Like just off the top of my head, Nick Bosa tore his ACL in our game. Tyreek Hill's ankle inverted on itself. Joe Burrow's probably out for the year. Lamar Jackson's hurt now. Everybody's hurt.
Malik Neighbors tore his ACL. I don't know the status with Joe Alt, but it's like we've been kind of like doing the
Jackie's husband
the pocket
died.
watching. We've been kind of doing like the pocket watching of like, oh, look at Malik Neighbors, we could have had him. Look at Joe Alt, we could have had him. We could have traded for Tyreek Hill, and like, oh, we're stuck with Marv, but now like all of those people are getting hurt, so it's like, well. Yeah. At least we still got Marv, who, in the second half of the Seattle game, remembered how to catch a ball. And not only did he remember how to catch a ball, but he finally high-pointed the ball. No, it wasn't a body catch or anything. He looked like what you drafted him for.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison had a very frustrating first half. And mind you, the interception that people point to, that ball was never getting to him. That ball was past him. People have been kind of 50-50 on that. Is it his fault? Is it Kyler's fault? It was Kyler's fault. Let's be honest.
I think it's 50-50. You kind of have to know if your quarterback's going to get out of the pocket, at least try. I get you're trying to run your route or you stop your route, but you still have to try to make yourself available if you see him still wind up to throw.
Also, another thing too, like you can't, like you said, you can't give up on the route. Like that's what happened. He just straight up just gave up on his route.
And that happens a lot with Marv. There was another ball that was completely thrown behind him, and just, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you watch the Thursday night games on Prime, you have an alternate like cast that you can select.
The All-22.
It's the next gen stats. So it's like it's like you're playing Madden. and you can see like downfield, and it's not just Marvin, but I feel like when Kyler gets out of the pocket and starts to scramble and like try to find someone downfield, everyone's just standing there.
It's like watching the Suns when like we had KD. Like there's just people waiting to in the corner to shoot, but nobody
Yeah.
really doing anything. It's
There's
very
no
frustrating.
off-ball movement.
Yeah, and like you kind of miss that about like a player like Rondell Moore in the Cliff era, where a lot like his highlights all came from like broken plays, but just like making himself available like when Kyler starts to scramble.
Damn, this we are down so bad that we are reminiscing about Rondale Moore.
We're
Shit's rough,
reminiscing
man.
about Cliff Kingsbury era days because like that lot like the last couple of drives in the Seattle game when we were trying to come back, that felt like vintage Kyler. And especially too with like the up tempo offense that I think we need to start implementing more. Um, it
I yearn for the dynamic offenses of yesteryear. I yearn for it, man. I yearn for it.
even
It's
like just like the beginning play, like has we've been all been saying like just give like Marv a couple softballs just to get him going. Like we saw that like just a quick bubble screen to Marv just so he remembers what a football feels like.
it's really strange because like it's our defense is doing phenomenal. Like after this year is done, no matter what, I believe that Nick Rawls is going to have a head coaching gig because he's getting the absolute most out of this defense, and they are coming home and they are feasting every single week. the The problem is that this offense gets off the field so quickly that they just have no time to rest. This Petzing offense is absolutely anemic. It is frustrating to watch. It's like post Big Ben Steelers levels of ineptitude. It's awful. I hate watching it. But this defense is so good that we are consistently in games, and we are, still at 500 in a division that is going to be an arms race.
Speaking of the division, it is a tie game right now between the Niners and the Rams heading into the fourth quarter. Cardi missed the PAT. And Mac Jones, I think, just died. So it's currently who is the
No, he's
quarterback
still
for
playing.
them?
I'm currently watching the
Is he
game as we
back?
speak. He's still
Oh,
playing the game.
okay. Well,
Which
see,
I was
see,
Yeah. I was telling Will it's like almost like a QB controversy because he's just as efficient as Brock Purdy and making a significantly less amount of money.
hey,
It's
look,
all
that's their problem. Thankfully, listen,
Yeah.
listen. If
Yeah.
anybody has arguably worse problems than the Cardinals right now, it is the San Francisco 49ers, and I cannot be happier. They deserve everything that's happening to them right now.
Yeah, I mean they were overdue for an injury year. I said it going in, like this would be the year where all hell would break loose and
What did
locusts
last
would
year?
come for the sky. Well, yeah, but
It did more so last year. They still look to be a very competent team, but it sucks because I've been watching this game and it's like like Will said, like our defense has been stellar. It's just that even if our offense just played efficiently, like not explosively, but just efficiently, we're coming away with both wins.
Yep, I
I mean
think one of the things that I like saw that makes the most sense about this team. This team can either be 4-0 or it can be 0-4. Like they're all of these games have been nail biters to the end, which is so frustrating because if you're gonna lose, they get a blowout, man. Like, so make it so I don't have to care. But
the
like,
books. This is Will's. Please don't gamble, but this is a gambling observation. The books seem to think that this weekend is going to be, the line they have is 8.5, so they think that we are going to win at least somewhat convincingly. I don't
Titans are
buy
not
that for
very
a
good.
second. They are not very good, but nor are the Saints and nor are the Panthers.
Very good point. Very very good point.
But if Tennessee's playing the Saints or the Panthers, they're still losing both games. Like they are
They are.
astronomically bad.
I pulled up the ESPN analytics. That stuff's fun to me. And I remember the matchup predictor. If I remember correctly, it was like 55-45. We were going to beat the Saints, right? So
Yeah,
looking at this, we are 73% of the time winning this game, which is funny. I
I
think
don't
that's
like
kind of
that.
funny.
It's funny you mentioned the analytics too, because when I was watching that alternate, I didn't watch the alternate broadcast for the entirety of the game. I think I started to in like the third quarter, when we were still down, and like it showed the probability of like we were still on the field, and it's like if the Cardinals get a first down right here, like their odds of winning go from like I think it was like 70 point something. They're like if we don't get it, it goes down to like 19, and we ended up did converting. So it's like oh shit, like maybe like
Maybe.
I thought it was over. Like I even though like we started to come back, I still had accepted that we're probably gonna lose that game. But I'm like, oh shit, like there is still a very good chance.
Full disclosure, I'm on the East Coast. These primetime games come on really late. I was like, okay, well, it's the third quarter. It's 20-6. I don't hate myself that much. Like I hate myself plenty, not that much. I'm going to bed. And the next morning, I wake up, and I'm like, and like one of my friends who's like a Packers fan, texted me like, I am so sorry, man. And I'm like, what happened? Like I knew it was bad, but like what happened? Shit. What? Oh, sorry. Did it cut off there?
No, you were good.
Yeah, you were good.
I was like, oh, I knew it was bad, but what happened? Then I checked and was like, what the fuck? It was that close, and I was just so fucking pissed. Like, what the hell happened? Chad Ryland, my beautiful boy, John Casey'd it. I'm so sad, man. I made $200, but I was so sad.
Listen, I don't even because people were getting mad at him. I'm like, man, I if there's anybody I'm not mad at right now, and I'm gonna regret saying this so bad, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm not mad at Chad Ryland. Like,
it's a stupid rule.
A game-winning drive shouldn't be 20 yards. That's just ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, even if you shank it out of bounds, it starts at the 40. So it's more or less the same rule as that. And I get it's a safety thing, but
because if you drop it at the 19, the clock starts. I think they have to field it. Clock starts. They have to run it out. You're getting the ball at around the 20-ish, which is it's huge, especially when you have a field goal kicker like the Seahawks did, he missed a field goal earlier. So you're making them drive a lot more. And I saw the idea, and I don't blame them for going for that strategy. But man, of course we lose that way, right? My goodness.
It's a huge risk with that little time left in the game to try that. Just go for the touchback and just hope that it works.
Well, I mean, again, because you want to get every single yard possible. I like the risk you took there. My question is, if you were going to risk it, the touchback thing there, why not go for 2?
See, yep.
That's my question.
And my thing, and I was talking about it with Colby last night on our other podcast. It's like, it's pretty telling of Jonathan Gannon that you're not trusting your offense to go for 2, or you're
especially when the momentum has shifted that much.
Yeah, and it's you don't you mean to tell me you don't have anything in the playbook creative enough to at least get the 2-point conversion? Even throw out that shovel pass again that we ran with Connor.
Shovel pass, do a fucking boot, do something, man.
Oh yeah, you've gotten the bootleg is one of Kyler's best red zone plays. Have we run a boot with Kyler in the red zone this season?
It's been a hot minute.
It's been maybe I could be missing something, ladies and gentlemen, but
I mean, it could very well be catering to Kyler. I mean, you've got a guy who's gotten hurt as much as he had. I'd be risk averse to that too.
But you can't play on your heels like that. I know. That's the whole thing with this team right now, is that we're consistently playing on our heels, and it's so hard to watch sometimes.
So conservative too. It's at some point you got to be aggressive, and I get you might want to show your aggression in games that you absolutely should be winning, even though they were close, like the Saints and the Panthers. But it's a divisional game, and you already dropped a divisional game a week prior. If you want to make the playoffs, the easiest road to that is to win the division. So you've got to at least put your balls on the table.
I mean, you have at least one division where somebody is going to have two teams. That's the NFC North. NFC South is a toss up. You're going to have at least one additional team from the NFC West, if not two. I mean,
Playoff picture time. Let's take a look. We're in week 5, but we're going anyway.
every single team in the NFC West makes it, except for us right now.
That's hilarious. We
And
are
given,
the 10 seed.
Yeah, like San Francisco shouldn't even be in the conversation yet. They claw out wins week in and week out.
It looks like the Packers currently have the 7 seed. The Niners are... Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, Will. My apologies. Yeah, god damn.
Yeah, I mean, you every single thing like this offense makes Drew Petzing's offense makes Mike McCoy's look like the greatest show on turf. It is that bad.
Oh my goodness, Mike McCoy.
You're making me nostalgic for a Sam Bradford offense. This is pathetic. It is genuinely pathetic. I was curious, and I looked at that team's wide receiver room. It's better than our current wide receiver room. Ours is that bad, and we did not address it this offseason. I didn't understand it at the time. I thought maybe somebody made the leap. Maybe somebody's that good. Maybe Marv's just that much better. No. And it's frustrating for me to put that much faith into something that is so clearly fucking bullshit, and to be proven that it is bullshit.
But we've just committed to running this 13 personnel offense with trying to be a run first team, and then you go to your tight ends.
But if you were trying to do that, why did you draft Marvin Harrison over Joe Alt?
Very good question.
And that's the question that we're going to ask ourselves. Unless we really start scheming things to him and he starts becoming a superstar, that's the question we're going to ask, because that pick would have made the most sense. But I think, being a second-year GM, Monty Ossenfort was presented with this can't miss prospect, wide receiver, your next Jamar Chase, your next Justin Jefferson. Like you can't pass up on that, because everyone's to be like, well, he goes on to somewhere else to be a superstar, and everyone's like, well, what the fuck?
We've made the exact inverse of this choice before. We chose Levi Brown over Adrian Peterson. I get where his head's at. It's one of those choices where if it works, you're a genius. But for them to have this scheme set up this way and to not adjust it in any way with Marvin coming in is preposterous. I don't understand where their head's at.
And the thing too, it's like when you're pre-draft process, I'm sure they had a pretty clear picture of, okay, we're probably going to stick and pick. This is going to be the guy. And they're you mean to tell me there's no conversation with head coach or offensive coordinator? Hey, we take this guy, you got a game plan for him? How are you going to work him into your offense? Was there any sit down with Drew Petzing? Yeah, we're going to scheme up some passes for him. And I saw a quote today from Todd Haley, talking about Marv, his confidence and everything. And it's the best way to boost the guy's confidence, in his opinion, is just start spamming him the ball. It's okay, if you're getting 12 targets, 15 targets a game, and you drop one, who cares? Because you still caught the other, 13, 14 passes. But you're getting 6 targets a game and you can only come away with 2. That's
a number 1 wide receiver, the number 4 pick, should not consistently have an over/under of 3.5 receptions.
Yeah,
that's insane.
I think another thing to top on, because you mentioned Petzing earlier, his conservativeness. So I believe it was the 30th. This quote came out. So this was 2 days ago. This is on Tuesday. They asked him to kind of assess the offense as of today, right? And I'm reading this quote verbatim. Ultimately, the assessment to me is, did we score more points than the other team? Question mark. 2 times we did, 2 times we didn't. So there's always going to be room for improvement. Mind you, we are 28th in passing, 28th in receiving, 30th in first downs, 22nd in rushing, 22nd in points, and our offense didn't score more points than the Panthers. The defense had the touchdown. So
yeah, just a completely inane observation. No shit, you score more points to win the game. What the
Your defense won you the game. What do you mean?
And the defense won them the game twice. We don't win that Saints game if not for that fucking
Buddha.
major fourth down stop. We don't win against Carolina if we don't shut them down for 3/4 of the game.
Calais doesn't save your ass at the end of the game. Mac Wilson doesn't come
Calais
in
Campbell
and cause a
is
pick.
is just avoiding father time. 3-4 sacks on the year. He looks insane. He's still got it.
And funny you mentioned that stat. He has more sacks than the entire Baltimore defense.
That blows my mind. That Ravens defense should not be that bad. I don't get it.
Yeah, they have Kyle Hamilton.
Kyle Hamilton, I know as a prospect he's very controversial, but Mike Green should have been a surefire, like, this guy's really good. They have all these pass rushers. They have a really good defensive line. They have Marlon Humphrey and why can I not remember his name? The other DB on Baltimore, Marlon Humphrey and Jair Alexander. Like, that team shouldn't be bad that defensively, but they are, and it's like. It's so frustrating, and just to kind of wrap it, to see the potential in some of these teams. Like, for example, the Cardinals defense is so good. It's so good this year. And to see the offense squander it as much as they are, like, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's just awful. It's terrible.
Yeah, and now it's like there's got to be some accountability. And, like, I'm glad this game was a primetime game because it really puts the pressure on Gannon to be like, you know what, like, this things absolutely need to change. Like, the media is talking about you, and it's like, okay, cool, like, you're this defensive team, but your offense is so anemic that you can't win games this way. It's just not a sustainable way to play.
The Cardinals, in essence, have sort of a mini bye week with with it being a Thursday night game. 3 extra days to prep for Sunday.
Get healthy.
And I'm praying to God that every single one of those days is used to scheme out a better offense. Because if there's ever a get right game where you test new things and make shit happen, it's this one.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially with so they came out said Calvin Ridley will not be playing for Tennessee. As much as he has a case of the drop skis, he's the only guy getting even remotely open on that Tennessee offense.
I mean, the only other guy I can name other than the guy, like the Nigerian
Cam
guy
Ward.
with the name I can't. Well, I was going to say other than the Nigerian guy with the name I can't pronounce is Tyler. What was that?
Chika Conquo. Fun name. He's a very fun name.
Is Tyler Lockett, who's currently in his outstanding era. So give me 1 second. You light my fire, you light my fire, I feel alive.
I'm so sorry, dear audience, that you had to listen.
I am not that bad of a singer. Fuck you.
I'm like you were kind of getting it. I know you're a choir boy. Were you a choir boy?
I was 4 years baritone, baby.
I knew it. Listen, it all makes sense. Anyway,
I get more huzz than you, Gil. I'm not hearing it.
Okay. Okay.
It's the curls.
Anyways,
it's the curls and the voice.
Yes.
Anyways.
So you talked about scheming to change things, I guess. So AZ Central put in an article this week. Theo Mackey, shout out you. Very good. You call out the bullshit. I hear you in the press conferences. Thank you so much. And he was talking to Gannon about kind of what needs to change, and he did kind of say what he's been saying this whole time. This offense isn't getting the explosives that we need to be successful. And
I mean, we
whether that
essentially
means
we essentially have an entirely homogenous wide receiver room. You have, good route runner, good route runner, good route runner. You have nobody who can get open in space aside from, 5'1" Greg Dortch. I mean,
and that was one of Marv's best traits, is that he had elite routing. He could get open in the middle of the field, and maybe
he was so fluid in his route running.
I don't know what happened. He looks like he's jogging every time now. I don't get it.
Jackie, I think your kid might be taller than Greg Dortch.
She probably is. She's kind of like in the 90th percentile for height, but Yeah, I mean, and like it's crazy because like Greg George is like still underutilized in my opinion. Like I think there's a lot of like creative things you can do with him. And then like Michael Wilson, he sounded really frustrated after that San Francisco game that he's not getting some opportunities.
Here's
He
here's
finally
my
came away with a good play in the Seattle game, but it was, still a little too late.
here's my low stakes conspiracy theory. The Arizona Cardinals purposefully draft small wide receivers to make Kyler Murray feel tall. Think about it. Rondale Moore, Greg Dortch, Andy Isabella.
But it's like we drafted those guys to be like the speedy like threat downfield, and then like the new regime
Don't
comes
throw it
in and we kind
downfield.
of pivoted to like, okay, now we need like big body wide receivers that can make these 50-50 contested catches. And we have that with Wilson and Marv, and we still don't see that. And now everyone's wanting the speedy, deep field down. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like
Deep
speedy
threat.
threat downfield.
I
And
mean,
it's
I saw a. I'm sorry for interrupting.
no,
I
you're fine.
saw a. I saw a mock the other day that Cardinals fans would be absolutely livid about it if it happened. It had us picking Antonio Williams when Tyson was still on the board in the mock.
I'd be so mad. He's such a good fit. Like we are desperate need of a slot receiver, and like Tyson plays the slot so well. Oh, he's gonna be so good in the league.
I
Nick
don't
Harbor.
think Tyson would make it to us.
Nick Harbor should be our pick. He
Will
is
they
tall.
be there at 15?
He'll be there at 32. I think he seems like the ultimate like last team on the board who just won the Super Bowl picks up a wide receiver kind of pick. He is incredibly tall. He's incredibly strong. Hands need some work, but I mean I earnestly believe that he gets a 4.2 in the combine this year if he runs it. Like he is just
I
that
don't know about
fast.
But we
4-2.
need the hands. Like that's the issue. Is like especially in that San Francisco game is like everybody had a case of the drops.
Oh, I know, but I mean, think like DK Metcalf. His big question mark coming into the league is his hands, and you don't hear anything about his hands these days, do you?
Speaking of
It was
DK
his route
Metcalf,
now.
is he
It was his route
is he
running.
still with us here on Earth? I have not heard a peep about DK Metcalf.
He
He's a
had a good
Steeler.
game a couple weeks ago.
I mean, I'm not
let me
paying
check.
attention to Steelers football, so
Let's see. I don't blame you. So
Had a
last
good
week,
week
or his
last week.
game, 126 yards and a tutty, 3 straight weeks with a touchdown. But I want to compare this to Marv just for the fun of it. Hold on. Let's get mad, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. So Marv, oh my god. I'm so sad. Marv has 208 yards, 2 touchdowns. DK Metcalf 261 yards, 3 touchdowns.
I know.
Same amount
I
of
mean, there's not a
catches.
huge disparity.
Granted,
we
yeah.
I know most people consider Trey McBride to be in our quote unquote receiver room. I'm not fucking new school like that. I'm old school. Our second wide receiver on our team, Michael Wilson. I think I said Michael Wilson twice. Trey McBride. They consider Trey McBride to be our first
Wide
wide
receiver
receiver.
one.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Our wide receiver two, Michael Wilson. Do you guys know how many yards he has on the season right now?
I think
Without
it's like
looking.
77 or some shit.
I want to say like 50 something.
36.
Oh.
Yikes! But see that's like the whole point though. Is like as much as we wanted a wide receiver to trade for one mid-season, we're not utilizing these guys.
He had 2 targets in the games against Carolina and San Francisco. The most receiving yards, the most receptions he's had this season was 3. He had 15 yards that game. What the fuck are we doing?
He
All
would
right,
have had a big first down against Seattle if he had better like body control to try to get the feet down or at least get another body part
It
down.
was a nice catch. Like if he,
It was a nice
if
catch.
he would able, yeah.
If he just got control, which I think obviously experience would help in that department, but he was very crucial in I think the second to last drive that we scored on where
Absolutely.
he got that fourth down conversion. Crazy play, caught it with one hand. That was sheer luck.
Ever since we got rid of that senior citizen wide receiver coach, our receivers have gone downhill. We got to bring that boomer back.
1, 2, 3, throw the ball away. Throw the motherfucker away. He says that, and he's in Tampa.
What?
I think he's in
Oh,
Tampa.
damn it.
He's still coach. He Baker. There was a they did a little E60 on him. He's like the offensive quality control coach or whatever. So he's just there. But like Baker was like, that guy's like funny as shit. Like how he's helped him. It's funny. He's still coaching. Crazy.
I don't know. Get old man
receiver
River
room is this
back.
good.
You know, throw a bag at him. Do what you got to do.
I saw somebody say, "Go get Kurt" as a OC. Honestly,
Werner?
Couldn't do
Kurt,
worse.
yes.
Okay, I'm like, when you said Kurt, I'm like, Cousins?
He's still playing? Question mark. I don't know.
He's backing up.
Yeah.
He's backing up. Okay.
Kirk is very lucky that Deshaun is making as much money as he is with the situation as he is, because if not for that, he would be considered the worst contract in the league by a mile.
It's so funny because like both Kirk Cousins and Deshaun Watson got guaranteed money, and they're also the reason why quarterbacks will never get guaranteed money for the next decade. It's so hilarious.
Oh, but anyways, Kurt Warner. That's what you're talking about.
Yes, Kurt Warner. Yep. Someone said he should be the offensive coordinator. This is just like Arizona fans being Arizona fans, but like, at this point, right? So I also went ahead and looked at the remaining receiving room for the rest of the team, just to kind of take a gander, right? So, wide receiver 1, technically Trey McBride, 234 yards and a tutty. Zay Jones, this one's gonna cover your ears, folks. 29 yards, 3 receptions, no tutties.
Awful.
Greg Dortch, 47 yards, 8 receptions, no touchdowns. That is the state of the receiving room. I know James Conner has some receptions. Amari DiMercado has some. Trey Benson has some. So you can throw those, like Elijah Higgins and Tip Ryman, throw in there too. But someone, I don't know, man. Like this week, like you said, like we talked about, this is the week to try shit. Why not? Hear me out. Considering we haven't even discussed the state of the running back room, but hear me out. Why
It'll
don't
be
we just...
2050. Oh, go ahead.
Why not just spam the pass for a little bit? Like maybe get a lead and just try shit. Well, nothing late developing, just quick routes. Just try to build these other guys' confidence up, because like we saw, when it comes to the end of the game, Michael Wilson, granted he made the snag, he did, but wasn't able to get in bounds. They're not ready to make these plays. Marv was ready because we started spamming him despite the situation. Trey McBride was ready despite the situation, just because we started spamming him. So it's just crazy. I think if there's any week to try to throw the ball, it's this week, just to try to get people right.
If Trey McBride comes into this offense, the way it is after that first year with Cliff, where we just kind of threw him out and just assumed, well, shit, he's another bust, he would be nothing. We would never have found out what a great tight end he was. This offense is terrible. This scheming is terrible. Drew Petzing is
terrible,
abysmal. There's no creativity in his offense, and it's just completely anemic. I have never been more tense watching a football game than when I watch a Drew Petzing offense, because it's just, when is the shoe going to drop? When is this going to go awry?
Yeah,
it's just miserable.
And I don't know how much, you could probably look at the offensive line coordinator. Now he's with Dallas, and Dallas is running the ball very efficiently. So you don't really know if that's the case too. And then our offensive line, especially in the run game, has just been completely terrible. So I'll give Drew some credit. Last year, the run was very well, but now we got injuries, and now our offensive line is not playing good. So now you have to really make a change, because we cannot rely on the run anymore. The run game is gone. I think that you probably should make a trade at some point. I don't know if we
Brees Hall
will.
needs to be at the top of our radar.
What? Okay, if we're 2-2 right now, right? Looking at the
Yeah.
schedule again. Very good chance we go into the bye 3-4.
Yeah.
Would you make a trade, or considering how high your picks are gonna be, do you try and save the
Yes.
season?
Yeah, because
Yes.
this team is the like people's jobs are relying on this season.
Yeah.
See, and trust me, I think making some trades. Another name I saw that would be fun to think about: Alvin Kamara would be a.
We
He's
can't
got a
do
big
it 'cause
contract
he's-
though.
He signed a
Big
big
And a no
contract.
trade clause.
Is it a no trade?
Yeah, he's got a no
No
trade clause.
There's a no trade clause and a $20 million hit if they trade him
To the other team, or to him, to them?
to them.
To the other, yeah. So I
Jeez
don't
Louise.
know if Kamara would
I
be the way
mean,
to go, but
So
Brees
probably
Hall
not
is the
Kamara,
name that.
but Brees Hall, I have him in fantasy, so honestly, do not trade for him. He's helping me keep myself alive in some fantasy leagues. But I mean, okay, who else is there, right? So you have Brees. Maybe
I mean,
a
I've seen
shot.
Rico Dowdle, but I mean, do you really
I
want
wouldn't
the
trade
second
for-
best? Do you really
Rico-
want the second best running back on the Panthers? Do you know how low I have to be on a guy to not endorse a South Carolina Gamecock?
Oh man.
That's an
I mean,
all-time low then.
Devon Oddchain, I've seen thrown around, especially with Miami losing. God, what's his name? Tyreek Hill for the season. Tony Pollard would be another name I would
Oh, the
like.
Rams fumbled again. Sorry.
Did they? I saw Niners took the lead. But like there are guys we can go get, and I'd be fine to spend like a fourth or a fifth. But if we are gonna make trades, third round, second round, first round, untouchable. You cannot trade those picks.
No.
Two
Especially
firsts for Ashton Genty. Who says no?
Oh, I'd kill for that. Oh, I'd
All of
kill
us.
for that. I wanted us to get Genty in the first place. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was hoping he would have
Twin.
slid.
Twin.
Ashton Genty, what a guy.
No, and see,
anyway,
this is my issue with Arizona fans is that every ASU fan was like, "Well, we could have got Cam
no,
Scatabo,"
we're talking
but
about
it's
Genty.
like,
We're talking about Genty. We're talking about boys
no, we're gonna talk about Cam Scatabo, dude.
Oh, you knew where I was going. Oh.
We're
Anyways, let's go over the stats, shall we? Since you opened up the can of worms before I did. 181 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's my guy right there. That's Wham Bam Cam. Scat
yeah,
pack.
but Wham Bam, yeah, cool that he ran headfirst into a dude for a 2-yard gain and we still lose the game.
Yeah, that's fair.
They call him 007. Zero memory, zero recollection of where he is. 7 head injuries.
7 concussions,
Oh,
0
that guy's
yards.
Guaranteed CTE. He is guaranteed it. It's.
Yeah, no, he's out of the league.
I hope it's the Michael Irvin type of CTE where he's still funny. Like that's what I'm hoping.
He is going to have a Tavon Austin level highlight reel for the NFL, and then he is going to be gone in the third year. There's no way. So I love him. He's a fun fucking player to watch.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like
does not
all of
make
this to say, I enjoy the hell out of him. But
He
no, I
is
couldn't.
He
I
is a
couldn't.
one contract player, and that is not because he's a bad player. That is because that's all he can give.
He's gonna wear himself out.
That's
He's
what happened
already
with,
wore himself out a
Pacheco.
lot in college.
Look at Pacheco. It's very, very similar story with him. He was a running back. He kind of runs you down. Like, he's just not going to get down. And now, like, they're having Brashard Smith and, like, 55-year-old Kareem Hunt get snaps over him in clutch time. Like, it's just, the downhill back is a rare breed past, like, 25. It's like, if you see a good downhill back and he's 30... he's like fucking God. That's like you see an old soldier. There's a reason he's an old soldier because he stayed fucking alive. That's God. You know what I mean? But
Which sucks about the James Conner injury because it's like we got he was so good for so long, but it's like
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna bounce back next year.
Yeah, no, I mean, getting an ACL tear at that age, I mean, I think he's done.
Or it's not an ACL. It's his ankle.
Is it?
It's his.
Yeah.
It's his. It was his ankle that snapped. So they had to have emergency surgery.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But yeah, unfortunately,
Ugh.
like that's
Heebie-jeebies.
yeah. It now the decline's gonna happen.
So talking about the running back room, I'm glad we finally looped our way back into here. So I believe the starting duo, because they said it's going to be committee, is Amari
DeMarcado
DeMarcado
and Carter.
and Michael Carter. We also have
Bam Knight?
Bam Knight, and we signed Dearness Johnson for those of any Cleveland Brown fans around. He was on the Browns for a little bit.
He sounds
So-
vaguely familiar.
I honestly don't hate the idea of Michael Carter and DeMarcado. I'm on record for saying I love Michael Carter. I don't know why he was on the practice squad, but he's here anyway. Don't let them take the job back, buddy.
It'll be 2050, and Arizona Cardinals fans will be like, "But can we use Michael Carter?"
But this
Can
is
we-
my gripe
He's still
about
on the
Carter.
practice squad.
And this is why he was a practice squad player, is because he didn't want to play any special teams. He didn't want to block. He just wanted to go out there and run the ball, which is like cool. But you're not better at doing that than James Conner
That's fair.
or Trey Benson. So, like,
I
yeah,
don't
like
know.
I get he's solid, absolutely solid. But you know, he's not gonna be as versatile as Amari DeMarcado. But that being said, now that given the situation, like DeMarcado is very good, obviously picking up the blitz, as well as like a good receiving back, and then you can use Michael Carter for your short
third down back.
Yeah, your third down back, your short yard gainage.
And
I wish nothing.
Go ahead.
I wish nothing but the best for Carter. I just think that there is very much a reason that nobody else picked him up from our practice squad.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree. I think his highs are definitely really high though, and I guess that's not ironic, but that's cliche to say. That when he gets going, I believe it was the game towards the end of 2023 where I think he was like 5 yards a carry. He looked really good. And then we had Connor come back. I think he was hurt at that point. And we had DeMarcado play a lot. But it's just, if we can get them, the way these two play are kind of like the light versions of Benson and Connor. If that makes sense.
This is your great value version of Benson and Connor, but with terrible run blocking.
No.
Terrible
This is not even great value. This is like cereal in a bag in like the poor grocery store level. Let's not slander great value here.
We call that the bougie box over here in my household. We call that the bougie box.
Cereal in a bag.
Yes, cereal in a bag that's probably expired. But you know what? That's a bougie box right there. New phrase for y'all. But anyway, I think I wouldn't hate also if we rotated in Bam Knight at least for a little bit, to see what he's got. I know he was two of our former running backs are from the New York Jets because Bam Knight originally played for the Lions and then the Jets. I remember him being on the Jets because of fantasy. But those two, I would also like. I would like Zonovan, or excuse me, that's his actual name. Bam Knight to get some looks as well. Bam Knight.
I know him on a first name basis.
Bathis.
Fuck you.
Bathis.
But yeah, I mean, I guess it's I wouldn't necessarily call it a blessing in disguise, but it's sort of a good thing that we're now very short-handed in the run game, because now it forces your hand to open up the passing plays, or it forces you to really evaluate Petzing as an offensive coordinator. It's like, okay,
Yes.
if like this motherfucker can't get like a passing game going, you need to be out of a job.
It's very
Absolutely.
frustrating because like week to week his offense is terrible. When his ass is on fire and it's in the coals, he draws up some amazing offenses. And
That's what I'm saying. We play so well when we're down. One of my friends, he
out.
made yes.
Like those
he
last
made the
like
best
those last
point ever.
2 weeks.
It's just
Those last 2 weeks last year.
Yes!
We were out of the playoffs
Yes.
and he
Then
needed
all
to
of a sudden
keep
things
his
clicked.
job. What the fuck?
It's
we're
like-
scheming up shit to Dortch that worked.
screenplays, get him in space so he can run. Like, he's been a great kick returner for us this year. I don't know if anybody's really noticed. He's been
Yeah, he
excellent
really
on kick
has.
return.
as much as people have been like down on Dortch, it's like, oh, why
He's a
the
special
fuck do we
teams
still have
guy.
this guy? He's a special teams guy. Like in limited opportunities, and obviously he's not going to be wide receiver one. You're not going to spam a bunch of shit to Dortch or get crazy and like drawing up a bunch of plays for him. But like in a pinch, like you can get something out of him.
Yeah.
He is a fourth or fifth guy who, unfortunately, due to our front office ineptitude, has been forced to take on the role of a second or third guy.
And has probably the most like connection with Kyler Murray than Wilson or Marv.
He's been on the team for a very long time. He's been
Yeah. And to credit, like I'm just gonna go back on this a little bit because I feel like that was like the big like storyline out of the Seattle game, especially because you come off this 49ers game, Marv had dropped a wide open pass that would have been huge to win us the game, but like just like the first half, like if you want to blame both of those interceptions on him, whatever, but just like to be down like that and like your quarterback still having like more confidence than you have in yourself to like in the second half still like look for you and finally like make a play and like kind of fix and adjust in game, like that's huge. And I feel like we can really build off that, especially for against a bad team like the Titans. Like you can probably spam Marv a little more and kind of really get him going. And maybe that'll be like the domino effect that'll like set the tone for the rest of the season.
Absolutely. Especially considering the stretch of games you have coming up. Like, you need this offense to kind of just find themselves or we're going to drown. You know, just to kind of go over just a little bit what's coming up. So, the Titans obviously should be an easy game. But then you have the Colts, the Packers, the Cowboys on Monday Night Football, which their defense is bad, but that's one of the best offenses in football. Seattle, San Francisco. It's not easy whatsoever. So this Titans game, again, you talked about the importance of at least try to get something going on the passing side of the ball. Because if we can't get it going against the Tennessee Titans, then there's no chance we can even come out of this little stretch even above by 500. I don't think.
Yeah,
$20
yeah,
tickets to the game
you're
this
absolutely right. Go ahead, Will.
I said $20 tickets to the game this week.
I'm
If you
going.
wanna,
I'm going. I have
Jackie,
my
we don't
tickets.
win games if you don't go.
We might
know,
need to
now
cash some in.
Now I'm like tempted to just get like because I be going by myself. So, like I'm just tempted to like see what a nosebleed looks like.
Nosebleeds are nice. They're fine.
Yeah,
They're
so, like
okay.
my whole my family's gonna be there. They all have season tickets, but I'm like, hey, anybody want to take me? No, but
Yes.
maybe I'll just get myself a ticket and just be like, all right, if there's some empty seats around, you guys let me know, and I'll come down from the upper deck. But
I wish we were
No,
upper
just
deck
just
still.
treat it like you're like at the opera. Those are the rich people seats.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so ours are at the 50, and I'll be honest. Where I was watching them, I'm like, I could see everything, and I'm still like in the atmosphere of the crowd. So like, honestly,
in the upper deck.
in the upper deck, yeah, like right
Oh,
here.
okay.
You can still hear the crowd. It's a little delayed, obviously, because it's down there and you're up here. But like, you're still there. The atmosphere of the game is still there. So
Yeah, see, like I'm spoiled. So like when
I
my
am too.
dad
Don't
first
worry.
got his season tickets at State Farm, we were upper deck, opposing team side. Now we're in the lower bowl, home side. So that's where we sit. So when I'm at a game, everybody's like standing. Fourth down, everybody's or third down, everybody's standing up, getting loud. I went to the Bengals game last year, and initially we sat upper deck, and it was just me and my brother-in-law, and everyone just kind of sitting down quiet. And I didn't really like that, but I feel like if I'm by myself, like I don't think I would need to like be up or be down in the lower bowl, especially if I'm by myself. So yeah,
Yeah.
now I'm contemplating if I want to go sit by myself in the upper deck. At least just
Nice and quiet.
spectate and watch and really get a feel of everything that's happening. So
For
we'll
sure.
see. Maybe I'll go to the game Sunday.
Maybe. I will say because I was at the Panthers game. This is another situation where the team doesn't travel well that we're playing, so it's probably going to be definitely a lot of empty seats around. Um, I have learned my lesson. I don't like going to games where I know the team travels well. Green Bay, San Francisco, Seattle, the big teams,
Hmm.
because it's a road game. it's just a road game, and it's not a fun experience to be on the
Well,
road essentially in your own stadium.
yeah, like I was at the Bears game last year, and like
Woo!
luckily we were whooping ass to the point where like I'm recording and I'm like yelling at people like bye as they're leaving, like before the game's even over. I traveled to Miami, and yeah, it's like a weird like feeling to be like, I want to be loud, but like it's just me down here being loud.
Like I'm gonna get beat up if I cheer too loud. Like I gotta be careful.
Right. And what's funny is that like we were at that Miami game and I'm not, getting loud in my seat. Yeah, I'm cheering, but nobody's and no and like everybody was very respectful around me sitting. So nobody's chirping at me, but we did go up during halftime so I could like pee and get another beer. And some douche and like Dolphins fan like grabbed me by like the back of my like grabbed like my
Oh
shoulder
hell
and
no!
like pulled me back and was like, "Don't you
What
wish
the
you had a
fuck?
Dan Marino jersey?" And I was like, "Fuck you! Don't fucking touch me."
This drunk
Dan
ass old
Marino
man.
has as many Super Bowls as we do.
Yeah,
Ha!
but I'm
That's a
like
good one.
that was like a crazy experience because I'm like out of all like teams, I would never think like I would have been like
The
personally grabbed by a
Dolphins.
Dolphins fan.
Like I expect that out of a
Personally.
Seahawks fan. A Seahawk fan grabbed my grandpa at a game, so there's the reason for the deep seated hatred of those fuckers. Um, but like I don't know. I'm looking at the rest of the schedule. I think the only other game I'm considering going to as a Cardinal fan is the Jags game because that's another team that doesn't travel. Um, but like
I will be
I
at
don't
the
know.
the Green Bay game. Like, so like my
Good luck.
dad has season
Whew.
ticket. Yeah, my dad's got season tickets, and so like I at least like tell him like, okay, like for sure, like I would like to go to this game. Please take me to this game, and then like if no, he doesn't find anybody else to go with, I'm always on standby. But like for sure, I will be at the Green Bay game. And I was thinking like. Like as a Cardinals fan, we know this. Every year we win one game where we have no business winning. I kind of thought that would have been like the 49ers game.
Yeah.
But now, like realistically looking at it, especially the way like Green Bay lost to the Browns, I'm like, maybe it's the Green Bay
I
game
mean,
that we win.
that Green Bay's
Got-
defensive
I've got
line,
bad.
it's
I've got
so
bad news.
scarily good though.
I've
That
got,
defense is
I've,
so freaking.
They do have a
It's
good defense. But what's
the
what's your bad
Brown.
news,
got.
Will?
Uh oh.
We've already won the game we shouldn't have won. We beat Carolina.
No.
Ha, that's a very good point because we lose them every.
But I will also be in Dallas for Monday Night Football too.
Oh, lucky. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that sounds like a fun. Or did you get the fancy pass that they're doing for the game? 'Cause they've
No,
been
I'm
talking
not
about it.
rich. Luckily,
Okay.
Colby's got some buddies that live in the area. I actually have a sister that lives in Arlington, Texas too. I guess I could have like begged to like sleep on her couch. But we haven't bought our game tickets yet because the prices kind of keep going down. But the
Smart.
flight there was actually like the round trip flight was pretty cheap. We were paying like 240 round trip, and we fly out like Halloween night, so like we'll be there for like the whole weekend.
In Dallas, that's actually kind of nice too because it's gonna be nice and chilly there too. It's gonna be
Yeah,
like middle of Texas. That sounds nice. Ugh.
yeah. So go me.
Oh, you.
All
There
right.
you go.
Should we get into our predictions?
Yes. Do you have the games pulled up? I got my notebook out.
Indeed, I do.
All right.
Let's do
I'm
this.
here. Let me write down me. Will.
I'm sorry, Will. We talked about going to games. Like, I just realized like the conversation
The best-
is like, I'm from South Carolina. Like,
I'm not from South Carolina.
you live in South Carolina. You know what I mean?
I
You
do
know what I
not
mean.
live in South Carolina.
Will live in North Carolina. Also,
you
by the way,
North?
I don't know if you guys are watching, but the game is in overtime right now.
Oh my!
Tied
Is it?
23-23. Yeah.
We have the best
Oh,
division
shit.
rival games.
That's so funny. The AI thing on Twitter was like Mac Jones passes for 285 yards and a 28-20 win over the Rams. I was like, how did they get 5 points? Fucking
Brock
AI.
knows before you do.
Yeah.
Did
The
you guys
script is
see?
in.
Did you guys see somebody? You could the recent AI thing. This is the diatribe. This is a far left at a far left. Like, okay, hold on. Let me rephrase that. This is out of left field. The new Grok videos, or not the Grok, the AI videos that come out. They're too good. Oh, they're way too good.
The
Can we use that to
the
get Drew Petzing
interviews
out of
of
a
like the
job?
coaches and players, like it's
Yeah,
so fucking
they
good.
did. They did. It was Ronald Reagan. I know Will's favorite president. Ronald Reagan doing
Fuck you.
a speech that Biden did, and you couldn't fucking tell.
Did you know he was born on my birthday?
See, there you go. Another
Reagan?
reason why he's your favorite.
Uh-huh.
Wait, when did he die?
Too
2000s?
late.
Were you alive when he died?
I have no. I don't. I
Are
think
you a reincarnation of Ronald
I'm like,
Reagan?
I'm about
Holy
to say,
shit.
welcome back, Ronald Reagan.
June 5th, 2004.
No, I was alive.
Aw, Will was alive.
Your soul, you got soul bounded.
I love how you don't like that I was alive. Like, damn, Jackie, say it louder.
Damn it,
Let him
Will is
know.
on this earth. This pisses me off. Okay, let's get
That's how
into
my parents
predictions.
felt. No, JK.
Same.
Opening up this Sunday slate, we have a good old game in jolly old London, England at 6:30 a.m. for all you Arizonans. Minnesota versus Cleveland. Any other week, this would be the certified ass bowl. It is not this week. Who do y'all got?
I'm gonna go with Cleveland.
I like Cleveland. Carson Wentz is the quarterback. That defense is the defense. I know Dylan Gabriel's making his first start. Would not be shocked if Shador Sanders finds his way into that game. Just out of curiosity. Just out of like, I'll
For
throw that
funsies.
out there. In the atmosphere, just to see what happens. But yeah, Browns win.
I don't think the European mind can comprehend Shador Sanders.
If the European mind had to deal with Shador Sanders, World War IV would start. We're skipping 3. Like, that's what happens.
I think that the extra week that Minnesota has had overseas will help them a lot here. You got to figure Cleveland's coming in. This is their first week in England. This is going to be Minnesota's second in England in a row. I think that extra week is going to help them. They're going to be fresher, ironically enough, than Cleveland. I'm going to take Minnesota here.
All right, I like your thought process
Okay.
on that.
After that, this is a fun game. This is probably not going to be a good game. Las Vegas versus Indy. Who do y'all got?
Ooh,
Ooh, that's a weird one.
did Indy lose this week?
Yes, they did.
They did, and
They
Las
look
Vegas
a lot
is
more
not,
human. They look like
and Vegas hasn't won for a minute either. Give me the Raiders.
But Genti looks nice. He
That's
looks
what I'm saying.
really
like Genti's
nice.
Yeah,
finally
'cause they-
kind of like getting
they switched
going.
him back. They switched him back to his old running back stance because he did the thing. He did the natural like default one.
Standing there
Nah.
menacingly, like just standing straight up.
How
He's
he
like
does-
a
He's like just
he fucking like Undertaker's that shit. Like he's
The
oh
fucking
my god, I
like-
love him.
he's so fun to watch when he gets going. Oh my goodness.
People were telling me
I need
that
to
we
make my
shouldn't get
decision.
him because we have James Conner.
Right. We got.
Fuck
I'm
off.
not doing that. I almost made a Scatterby reference. I'm sorry. Give me the Colts though. I think this is not a get right game for them. I think it's gonna be another close game for the Raiders that they barely lose. But I think just the Colts team right now is just way better built. I think they're just gonna win the war of attrition.
Jackie?
Oh, I picked the Raiders.
I think this is going to be a very fun game. I think if I had the choice of any of the games to watch on this early morning slate, I would take this. I will say I do believe Indianapolis comes out with the win, so give me the Colts.
Alrighty.
After that, we have the certified ass bowl. The New York Giants versus the New Orleans Saints. This might be the ass bowl to end all ass bowls.
I know, because like I keep picking the Saints, thinking like based off of what I saw in Week 1, I'm like, okay, they were kind of scrappy, they but it's just not has panned out. But
The
also
Saints
the
are kind of scrappy, kind of.
but
kinda.
the Jets are the fucking Jets.
This is the Giants. This is Jackson Dart still. Hey, give me the Giants. Hold
Wait. Did you say the Jets or the Giants, Will?
Giants.
Oh, okay. Yeah, give me the
New
Giants.
York Football Giants.
This is
Sorry,
going
I
to be
thought
a
you said the
boring-
Jets.
Nope, this is going to be a low-scoring, scrappy game. Give me the New York Football Giants.
And you said Giants as well. Cool.
Yes. Oh, well, all three across the board. We all agree.
Yes.
After that, we have Dallas at New York. The Jets this time around.
Okay, this is gonna be Dallas.
I don't know. I think this is the year the year. Who actually is Justin Fields playing? This will help me make my decision.
I don't even know anymore.
I'll let me Google it. We'll
I
make your
think
decision. I'm gonna
no.
Google this.
I'm pretty sure he is because I have him on my fantasy bench and he was putting up points.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick. I'm gonna pick the Jets. The Cowboys defense is dog shit.
Holla, holla, holla. We making noise. Holla, 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 holla. It's going to be the Cowboys, baby. After that, if these teams weren't, air quotes, good, this would be the ass bowl because this is going to be a slog. Denver at Philly.
Philly's got to come down to earth at some point. Give me the Broncos.
You said this is one more time. This is the Eagles.
Philly
Eagles
and
fly?
Denver.
This Broncos defense is way too good. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the Broncos. I think Bo Nix survives the onslaught and checks down his way to a 14-7 victory.
Jalen Hurts has no right to be acting as cocky as he does. I mean, 3/4 of NFL quarterbacks could run this offense just as good as he can.
Fuck the tush push.
Not even
Fuck the tush, but
this offense isn't even good. Like their
But they're
offense
making
is
it-
horrible.
I think Marv has more targets than AJ Brown.
AJ Brown needs to like sue somebody for how that
Demand
offense
a
is being
trade.
ran right now. To the Cardinals, yes. AJ
Yes.
Brown, Marvin Harrison Jr. duo. Ooh.
I mean, this Philly team is awful to watch. Denver, I mean, they kicked Cincinnati's ass, but Cincinnati's never going to trade for a quarterback, so it doesn't even matter. It's like beating up a toddler. Give me Denver, but this is going to be like the worst game on the slate by a mile, because it's just going to be so fucking boring.
There's another game I didn't even. I'm shocked you didn't consider for Asbowl.
What's that?
Miami Dolphins. Oh, because it's Panthers. Even then, no, that's the Ass Bowl. I'm sorry. Dolphins,
'cause,
Panthers.
The Dolphins have had scrappy moments, and the Carolina Panthers have been scrappy at times. So maybe it'll be fun and scrappy.
They've also had moments they work like the worst team in football. Like
Yeah, against good teams.
So this is like, I guess, bro. Like, this early slate is fucking atrocious. Jesus Christ.
It is atrocious. But yeah, since you've said it, I will go Carolina there.
Oh, what are we picking? Dolphins and
Carolina
Panthers?
versus Miami. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna say Miami. And what did you guys say? I'm sorry. I'm watching the end of this game right now.
All good. Give me Carolina in this game. I think this is the game they finally take a W.
Get right. And then
After
what
that, we
say
have
you
a
will?
game that.
What say you will?
I already picked it.
What?
I already picked Carolina.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. I wasn't paying attention.
It's okay. It's okay. After that, we have a game that would be good literally any other year, but this year we have Houston, Baltimore. Who you got?
Lamar Jackson's not playing. Give me Houston.
CJ Stroud said today he's looking back on his high school highlights and wondering where his athleticism went. He is 23 years old. Give me the Ravens here.
Give me the Houston Texans because no Lamar, no offense. And that defense is awful. I don't fucking know. Not
it
Lamar
RG3
Jackson.
still?
Not somebody with Lamar's skill set. I can tell you that.
Is it RG3 still? Is he?
No.
RG3's out of the league. What are you
No,
talking
I'm saying
about?
like, is he trolling on Twitter and then also just being Lamar's backup the entire time?
No,
No,
he's
he's
just
a
talking
fucking
about how he
analyst.
loves his white wife.
He's being
Poor
really
guy.
weird about it. Really
Is
weird about it.
Cooper Rush. Oh my god. I
Cowboys legend.
retract my
Yeah.
statement. I retract my statement. Give me the Texans, please.
Okay.
Opening up our 105 slate Phoenix time. This is a fucking killer game. Tampa, Seattle.
Oh, we're missing the game.
Give
They're
me
wearing their cool
Tampa.
throwbacks. Both teams are wearing their cool throwbacks. Ah.
They're so sick.
They're so sick. Bidwell, listen, we have cool throwbacks too. We can wear them one time.
49ers
I
won.
hate that.
Did
I hate
did
that
they go
people
for?
were
Did
so
they go
sent-
for it?
No, so the 49ers kicked the field goal, and then the Rams tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't get it.
On 4th and 1? Because I saw it on the Google tracker.
Yeah, 4th and 1, they did not convert.
Jeez Louise, that team is weird too. Anyways, yeah, Bucks and Seahawks. I am a Baker Mayfield stan, and I hate the Seahawks. So even going against my best judgment, the Seahawks defense is just stellar. Give me the Buccaneers.
Jack,
I got the Bucks.
that Bucks receiver room has been insane. But Seattle is playing at home. It's the toughest place to play in football. And they've been on fire for such a long time that it's hard for me to believe that they will cool down. Give me Seattle. After this, we have, oh my gosh, the line on this one's 10.5 for Detroit. It's at Cincinnati.
Oh
Who do
my
y'all got?
God.
God. Lions across the board, yeah?
Lions across the board. Oh my God, that
that
running back room is putting up 500 yards.
Yeah.
I wish I had Jameer Gibbs, man. Golly.
After that, we have Washington, L.A. Chargers. That is.
Is it Mariota or is it Jaden?
I don't think they've
No
said
idea.
yet.
Give me the
Give me the Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I'll
San
say
Diego
Chargers.
Chargers. That is Los Angeles. So fake.
After that, we have.
Well,
New
who'd you pick,
England
Will? I'm
at
sorry, I didn't hear you.
Buffalo. Chargers.
Okay, and then Buffalo and who?
New England.
The Pats.
This is the Sunday night game for some
Buffalo.
reason. Buffalo.
Buffalo is wearing their nice special
Oh, this is their,
unis.
rivalry
This is the
jerseys.
rivalries game. And despite that, Drake May Mafia. Let's go. Give me Patriots.
Oh, okay, I see you.
What?
And
No, fuck off.
I
trolling.
I do like me the Patriots right now. They're a very interesting team to watch.
I don't watch them, but I know that Drake May is putting up like
Drake May
solid
is a
numbers.
very, very good quarterback. Oh my goodness.
After that, we have a Monday night game that could be either very terrible or very fun. Kansas City at Jacksonville.
Fuck it, give me the Jags. I like their
Travis
scrappy,
Hunter.
like awkward coach.
Liam Cohn, I think is his name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen. The Jags are the fun. Listen, we get to watch Travis Hunter on Monday Night Football. They're gonna spotlight the hell out of him. Get ready for Twitter. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say the Jags because that team is so scrappy. It's so weird how they play, but they're like good. but
They're a
not
fun
good.
team right now.
Trevor, it looks okay.
They target exclusively fifth string wide receivers.
I picked up Parker Washington for that exact reason.
But no, I mean they're really fun.
They're fun.
We got Will.
They use their receivers.
Give me. It's prime time and it's the NFL and it's the
Kansas
weekend that
City.
Taylor's album's coming out. It's the weekend that Taylor's album's coming
Oh
out.
shit, that's
Give me those
tomorrow.
two.
Thank you for reminding me.
That's in
Yeah.
I think 18 minutes. Is it not midnight Eastern?
I believe so.
Midnight Eastern, yeah.
So yeah, in 18 minutes the new Taylor album's out. So we'll finish up because I know I gotta listen to my sister.
Redbird Redzone
fucking
listening party in
suck
18
each other.
minutes. Be sure to
Yeah.
stick around.
On our Patreon.
Exactly.
So you
That's
in
it.
Kansas City.
Copyright.
In Kansas City.
Okay.
Yeah, no, there's no way the NFL lets anything else happen here.
Yes.
So
Now
that
the-
brings
now
us
the-
to your
Not the evil. No.
Arizona Cardinals versus the Rocky Top singing, the whiskey sipping, the mountaintop living Tennessee Titans. Who do you have?
Give me the cards. I'm gonna go. I think I said 31-10.
This is the game the offense gets right. Give me 28-13.
I think the lack of a run game is going to make this a lot scrappier than usual. I think that this is going to be a game that, it's going to be a two-possession game, but it is not going to feel definitive. We are going to come out of this with more questions than we have answers. Give me the Arizona Cardinals 20-10.
Huh.
Okay.
I like that.
I like
Special predictions for the game. Well, we'll go in reverse order. Well, you go first.
Special prediction for the game, I will say Bam Knight Tutty.
Okay. I like that. I'm going to go ahead. I believe Will Johnson's been limited. So I want to try to say he gets a pick today or tomorrow or on Sunday. I won't say that yet. Cam Ward is a little weird though. But give me Michael Wilson touchdown. I think he complained recently enough. I'm going to go ahead and say Michael Wilson touchdown in the red zone.
All right, you ready for mine?
Actually, can I change mine real quick?
Yeah, you can change yours.
Marvin Harrison sets his career high for receptions.
He almost did last week or on Thursday.
Yeah.
He got close.
My handwriting is so ass, but I'm gonna say 2-touchdown game Marvin Harrison Jr.
Okay.
Listen, you bet on red.
If it
doesn't hit, you bet on red again.
Yeah.
We're gonna see
Roulette?
like Marvin Harris. We're gonna see Marvin Harrison like Randy Moss 3-touchdown game T-shirts in like a year, and it's gonna be this game.
Hey, if there's any game to do it, it's on the schedule. It's this one. And remember the last time we played Tennessee.
Tennessee's a team that gives us trouble for some reason. Aside from the Chandler game, I mean, this is
where Chandler
team
Jones
that
ended Taylor
always-
Lewan's career.
Yeah, this is a team that seems to have our number. I guess granted, that's most teams. It doesn't make.
Let me fact
make
check
any
you
sense
on
to-
that.
Yeah,
I
because
feel
I'm like,
you're
when the
wrong.
hell have we played the Titans enough for them to have an inkling of our number?
The only time I remember is when Vince Young led that fucking like game-winning drive.
Oh my
And
god, it's green
broke my little
colors
heart.
for us this time. We're 8-4 in the series all time.
Oh well, damn. What the fuck do I know?
Yeah, what the fuck do you know?
The last 5 years, the 5 games we played, the only time we lost was 2009. I think that was a CJ2K. We lost by 3.
That might
I
have
like
been the
those
game
odds.
where they drove down the field.
Probably. We lost to them as the Oilers one time. And the only 2 times we lost to them. Yeah, they were always known as the Titans. So we've lost to them known as the Titans one time.
Damn. All right. Well, fuck.
All right, Will,
Yeah.
close us out.
This has been my final episode ever before I get sent off to the farm. My name is Will. You can find me on Twitter at LiveOnThatSwank.
My name is Jackie. You can find me on Twitter at JSanDiego. That is with 2 O's.
Zona Ghoul, all platforms. Check it out, man. Let's go. Bam Night. Big day.
And this
Let's
has
go.
been the Redbird Redzone podcast, a Max Hall production. And we will see you next week, hopefully under better circumstances than these last 2 weeks. Peace out.
Yeah.